All right, so what is your other breaking news? Then let's go take us off the rails because I'm ready.
We might not be drafting a safety.
Who he's on?
Jerry Dulac. Steelers are close to a deal with former Tampa Bay safety Keanu Neal.
Ooh, okay.
He was the 17th overall pick in 2016.
Yeah. I remember the pedigree. Yeah, good player. Hasn't he dealt with some injuries though, right?
He was with the Cowboys for a minute.
Heck yeah, definitely a good player.
He's switched. Didn't he switch to linebacker?
That's what I thought.
He switched.
Yes.
I mean, that would be kind of the role he'd be replacing with Edmonds,
who was supposed to be Morgan Burnett and all that other
Dallas,
stuff.
Dallas, he went to middle linebacker.
Yeah.
He's still 28 years old.
Yeah.
100 tackle seasons in Atlanta, Pro Bowler in his second year. You're right. He's been banged up. Yeah, he's definitely been banged up earlier in his career. These last few seasons, 15 games, 14 games, 17 games.
Yeah, because he's small, man. 6 foot. Yeah. They got him at 210 up here right now.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't think you can mind it. There's nothing wrong with this deal. I'm assuming it's not going to be anything crazy money-wise.
I would agree.
How the safety market is.
Is he the safety
That's
market
pretty
or is he
cool.
the linebacker market? Which one is he?
I think he's going to be wow. This is actually let me give my initial take on this. This is actually a really big move because this relieves the pressure too of trying to get an athletic linebacker in the draft as well. Now we don't have to focus on safety either. This was big. Yeah. Like if you're gonna let a guy that's Mr. Versatile for us and Terrell Edmonds leave, you bring in another guy that showcases versatility too, and Keanu Neal.
I like Keanu, man. Keanu, he nice. Like I said, man, been in the league for
There's
a
probably
while,
people
man.
that can argue he's an upgrade over Edmonds.
If you're talking full career, yes. If we're talking right now, that's what we're gonna get a chance to find out, though. But yeah, I mean, he's had a better career. He has a Pro Bowl under his belt, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah. Early on.
I was about to say it, but that's what I'm saying. Like Edmonds has never had a Pro Bowl, so we're not trying to compare in that vein, but we have to think of it just in this vein in terms of what we're gonna get next season. Keanu definitely brings some good stuff to the table. I'm interested to see how we utilize him. But I like this though. I definitely like this.
He's already made the transition to linebacker. And we've been talking this whole time about Edmonds potentially doing it.
I didn't follow him in Tampa Bay. What was he doing?
They have him listed as a safety.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Did he go? Because he only has what? It was just the Dallas time where he was at technically like full-time linebacker.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out, was that like you did it and you liked it and you stayed even when you went to Tampa? Or did you try to switch back? I just don't know.
Guy. He still only signed a 1-year deal for $1.2 million with Tampa.
You know what? I ain't gonna do it.
So he's probably getting like a $2 million deal here.
Don't y'all worry. I said it was a free weekend, Deke. The weekend just got spicy. I'm gonna chop some film up, man. We're gonna get to the bottom of how Keanu was utilized and how we go and utilize that, man. Because yes, this does potentially kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You get you a veteran presence at both spots. You get you a player at both spots down in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess with the Cowboys too.
Oh, sheesh.
Am I wrong? I think it lines up.
Wait, no. You think so?
I think Casey's year before signing in Pittsburgh was with the Cowboys. And that was right. For Keanu Neal in 2021.
His first year? Okay.
They were both teammates with the Falcons and also in Dallas. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully Neal's got that Steeler mentality too, because that's the one thing that jumped off the screen to me with Casey when he was doing interviews. I'm like, this dude's got that dog. This is the type of dude we keep around here.
On tape, man, you're gonna enjoy Keanu, man. Keanu's a playmaker, physical. He's a good dude, man. Versatile, like you talk about, man. I like this. Let's go.
Yeah, how can you hate the move?
Let's go.
You saw his deal last year, 1 year, 1.2. Like it's gonna probably be a similar deal to Edmonds, maybe even less.
Now, what do you like at safety then? Because the way that we've been talking have been more so safeties for future tense, right? We feel like Casey for right now, but we talked on Brian Branch pairing him with Minka going forward. We've talked on the Antonio Johnson. We were just talking about a Jordan Battle. Does a Keanu Neal on a 1-year deal deter you from any of that? Or does it just kind of make you not feel the pressure of picking one of them?
You don't feel the pressure in taking any of those guys? I still think it can leave the door open for Branch just because of his unique skill set.
Okay.
He could play slot early on still, and that's still a need for us. But yeah, I don't think you got to draft a safety in those first 4 rounds. Then
that's my thing. I was just like, definitely for this season, I think it
because Casey's on a 2-year deal.
Yeah, I'd just say definitely for this season, I think it takes the pressure off of feeling like we have to get a Brian Branch or we have to get a Jordan Battle, we have to get any of these other guys. If they fall to you, cool, and they the best player on the board at the time, I don't think it hurts you to take them, but I just don't think we have to now. But we would definitely probably take somebody in a year just because you are still going to want something younger in that room to start growing and maturing and developing and stuff like that, but definitely like this.
So we're getting some reports by the chat here.
Okay.
Big Play Zay is saying Neal played all spots last year.
Okay.
He's versatile. Also, someone was tweeting about Dulac. Yeah, the other Jacob says, per Dulac, Neal is viewed as a depth piece, not a starter.
Even better.
I don't think that's much of a surprise, though, because
but even better, though.
We already have our starters set. That doesn't mean he still might play a decent amount.
See, you said they got the start. I'm still just like, I feel like those are 2 of the same pieces in terms of KZ and Minka. I'm just like, they seem too similar to me, man. Like, that's why I'm like, Keanu may be different because of the physical part, but if they're not viewing him in that role, that's the part where I keep thinking they're still trying to draft something. And this just makes them feel very confident in their depth in that room. I think it makes Norwood have to compete even harder to have an NFL life here in Pittsburgh in terms of an active roster spot. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it makes it where they're not gonna try to get one of them dudes still.
I would say not early on. That's just my thinking. I think you could do some stuff where you have Neal and Minka back there. There's just versatility.
Yeah.
There's just a versatility element that we had.
You got the 3 safety
with Edmonds.
Look back.
Yeah, so like it might not be starter in name, but he still might play like 50 or 60% of the time. Sometimes it's just going to be him and Minka out there. Sometimes it's going to be Casey and Minka in the back. You bring up Keanu for linebacker duty. It's just a nice move. It's an Edmonds replacement.
Bro, we got a lot of versatility coming back.
Yeah, it's an Edmonds replacement.
Man, with a Keanu.
It's basically all the reasons why you wanted Edmonds back. We just get a different player with a different name.
Correct. With a little bit higher pedigree as well in terms of just professional level success. Even though it was early on in his career, he's still a Pro Bowler. He does have that under his belt.
Because even Casey last year, he wasn't starter by title.
He still plays snaps, though. He was out there.
Play some games, depending on the injuries, he was playing a lot. But still, even when everyone was healthy, he was getting like 40% of the time. Yeah. And that's him coming in middle of the season. Mm-hmm. So if you give Neal, Casey, Minka full off season here, Tomlin, who knows what he's going to be concocting up, how he can maybe even be moving Peterson around. Yeah. I think Neal's going to play a decent amount. He'll play like at least 50%. I'd say. This is my bold guess.
Shout out to
right
the move,
now.
Man. Shout out to the move.
I guess that is also pending on who we draft. But I would get, this is my take. I don't think we take safety in the first 4, though.
Okay.
I think we solidified it. Unless we want to count Branch. I think he's the one guy I could see us taking.
That's the safety, though.
I see him playing more like the slot, though, as opposed to
Fair
traditional
enough.
Strong safety. The type of role that Edmonds played last year.
Gotcha.
So, I like the move.
I do. Like I said, Keanu's going to be good for us, man. He's going to be good.